Isaac Fayose slams President Tinubu allocation of 90 billion naira for Hajj. Isaac Fayose, a prominent Nigerian politician and brother of our former Ekiti State Governor Aisha Fayose, has expressed outrage over the President Bola Tinubu's approval of 90 billion naira, approximately $220 million for the Islamic pilgrimage Hajj. Fauci took to social media to vent his frustration, questioning the prioritization of funds for Hajj when Nigeria has a state when and the funds for Hajj when Nigeria faces numerous developmental challenges. His statement has sparked a heated debate on social media, with some supporting his view and others defending the location. The funding is intended to support Nigerian Muslims in embarking on the Hajj, a mandatory pilgrimage for Muslims who can afford it. However, Fayose's criticism highlights the ongoing discussion with around religious funding and resource allocation in Nigeria. Do you understand what is going on? Are you even seeing what is going on? Anyways, we cannot do anything, but rather than insulting the useless, old, and highly corrupt men, please may I know that the advantage of going to anywhere, because it has not been anything for better. Tinubu regime is the worst for all the Muslim pilgrims. Even in Nigeria, I've never expected this unprecedented amount to be paid for this spiritual journey to Mecca. Their fake 90 billion naira was for the politician and other related agencies. It has nothing to do with pilgrimage. The government's sole intention is to make the rich richer and the less presidents poor. Most baffling is that Christians and Muslims that embark on pilgrimage to go and update their knowledge online knows that tribalism, election rigging, discrimination, embezzlement, selfishness, morbidity in wealth, and aggrandizement, torture, killings, and fanaticism. Dear little brother and sisters, I want comment and contribution, please. The only know how to waste resourceful. What a shame. I'm really happy to see some reasonable Muslims kicking against the waste of money for Hajj. We should not allow Nigerians to divide this country. So if the 90 billion is to support those who can come out with some funds but need education about what you can go for a reading and here to go for Hajj, is the government so unreasonable and insensitive that they don't even have plan for the intelligent people? Why is it that the rich and the treacherous are always favored? The poor are just on their own, has been left alone to go for judge in their dreams and imagination. Too bad. Let government alone, spread alone, but carry the peace among. So this whole thing now, it doesn't make sense to me. It sincerely does not make any sense. Now, the thing is, concerning this Hajj that everybody is talking about, do you know it does not even in any way concerns the poor here? People who are hungry do not go for Hajj. People who are looking for their children's school fees do not go for Hajj. In September now, school will resume. That is, people who have even paid their children's school fees for this particular term. That is it. People has paid. Those kind of people, they don't go for Hajj. People who go for Hajj are people who has actually paid their children's school fees, paid their house rent. They just want to go for. So you're subsidizing with our taxpayers' money. This man, our taxpayers' money, you're subsidizing it with what? You're subsidizing it with our taxpayers' money. The rich. Now, if you listen to me earlier, you hear some people, the poor are being left to go for Hajj in their dreams. So it's a continuous cycle of this thing happening, and yet we are not in any way the poor are just left like that. The poor is being plunged into poverty. So the whole point of all this is that it does not in any way affect me. It does not in any way affect you. So this is like the poor are being plunged into a perpetual pit of poverty. You are grinding and breaking your backs for somebody who already has. You are grinding and breaking your back for somebody who already has. The person already has. Do you understand? The person already gets this money. You now that you are grinding your teeth. You that you are still looking for money to feed. You are still looking for money for your children's school fees, to buy your children books and all of that. You're breaking your back for people who are actually, who need this, as in who they don't have need for this money. Tinubu must go 2027. What about Christianity? What about his wife, children and religion? Hypocrisy. So, the government should hands off privilege programs of all religions. I'm telling you, this is not about Christian and Muslim. Government involvement is just an avenue to siphon public funds. Of course, I know the individual should be allowed to undertake pilgrimage through accredited agencies rather than direct government involvement. Enough of this scam, which he has not helped the common man in any way. Hajj will be cheaper if the government agent are removed. This is what the present Indian president saw with the Muslims and never wants them at the corridor of power again in India. Muslims look for political power to share the government resources among themselves. Well, I don't think siphoning government promises primarily done by the Muslims. I don't think so. I don't support that one. Islamic religion is a political movement. Islamic religion is one party in Nigeria, so Tinubu has funded it. When you see a country that wants to die a natural death, you will know by their actions. No fuel, no light, no wood, but they want to go and throw away 90 billion. I did tell you. The more I read it, the more angry I get. Make gonna leave this man alone. Now it's turn to be this. Whatever I do in this period of his turn, nobody should ask or question him. Now turn by turn. I hope you will reach my turn very soon. If you do not want to be a beneficiary of the money by joining, if you do not want to be a beneficiary by the money by joining the bandwagon to make and become Elijah Isaac, please let the other be beneficiaries. Are you really serious? Thanks to Isaac Fayose for being outspoken like his brother Ayo, but we should remember that Tinubu is running on a Muslim ticket. His government security was promoting Islam. If this is not a religious bigotry, then what it is? Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.